Introduction. Meenu was reading about the Chipko movement in the newspaper. Chipko movement is an effort to save the trees in the forest. Meenu was wondering the need to save the forest. She asked her elder brother the question. Her brother smiled and explained Meenu about the forest and its usefulness. In this lesson, you will learn about forests and life of forest dwellers. Objectives. At the end of this lesson, you will be able to explain about forests and life of forest dwellers. List the organizations that work on forests issues. Identify the different types of farming.
Learn about Surya Mani's life journey.
Forest. Forest is a large area thickly covered with different varieties of trees and plants. It also includes different animals, insects and birds living there. The forests are an essential part of our life. They keep our environment neat and clean by absorbing most of the harmful gases and releasing oxygen. We also get many fruits, vegetables, medicines from these forests. Besides, forest dwellers or tribes living in the forest obtain their livelihood from it. Types of farming. Jhum farming is performed by tribes where a land is left as it is after growing crops on it for some period of time to regain its lost fertility. Some cultivators do not just leave the land as it is. They cut and then
Burn the trees and plants residue to make the soil regain its fertility.
the ashes that come from the trees would help in providing nutrients to soil. Subsistence agriculture occurs when farmers grow food crops to feed themselves and their families. Intensive farming is a kind of agriculture where a lot of money and labor are used to increase the yield that can be obtained per area of land. Extensive farming is an agricultural production system that uses small inputs of labor, fertilizers, and capital relative to the land area being farmed. Plantation agriculture is a form of commercial farming where crops are grown for profit. Commercial farming is a type of farming in which crops are grown for commercial use using modern methods.
Dry land farming requires specific agricultural techniques for the non-irrigated cultivation of crops.
Wetlands have been used for agriculture for
Thousands of years.
They provide a range of valuable ecosystem services. Consequences of deforestation. Government has started many projects in the name of development. Dams and factories are being built. This gives rise to deforestation. Deforestation affects the health of human being and fresh environment through climate imbalance, increasing global warming, soil erosion, floods, wildlife extinction, decreasing level of oxygen and
Increasing level of carbon dioxide.
gas, and many more. Organizations that work to save forests. Several organizations and voluntary associations like Jharkhand Jangal Bachao Andolan, Chipko Movement, Jangal Bachao Andolan, Saving the Western Ghats, etc., that try to save forests. They also try to improve the living conditions of tribes by providing them free education, clean water to drink, and clothes to wear.
Now let's learn about Surya Mani's life. Surya Mani's journey. Surya Mani's story is a true story. Surya Mani is a girl star. Girl Stars is a project which tells extraordinary tales of ordinary girls who have changed their lives by going to school. Surya Mani was the first BA passed girl of her village with scholarship. She worked for Jharkhand Jungle Bachao Andolan with Vasri Didi journalist. She also started to fight for the rights of the village people. Her childhood friend Bijoy, whom she married later, helped in this work. She opened a center Torang, which means jungle in the Kuduk language. They celebrated Adivasis' culture, livelihood, rituals, festivals, and way of living in that center. Many special books about the Kuduk community and other Adivasis have been collected. Flutes and different types of drums are kept there. Every Sunday, she used to take children of her community to the forest to teach them how to recognize the trees, plants, and animals. Surya Mani always says to learn to read the forest is as important as reading books. She says, "We are forest people, Adivasis. Our lives are linked to the forests. If the forest is not there, we too will not remain." Today their work is praised by many people. She is invited, even to other countries, to share her experiences. The people of her area, together with them, are also raising their voice for the new forest law to save their forest wealth.
Summary. Let us summarize what we have learned. Forests are the essential part of humans' life. Forest dwellers or tribes live in the forest and obtain their livelihood from it. Several organizations and voluntary associations such as Jharkhand Jungle Bachao Andolan, Chipko Movement, Jungle Bachao Andolan, Saving the Western Ghats, that try to save forests and to improve the living conditions of tribes.
Surya Mani worked her entire life for the forest and for her tribal people.
For more such videos on all subjects, practice questions, and a lot more, download iPrep and learn unlimited.